Okay, we want to take a look at, in the topic of linear equations, we want to take a look at direct variation. Um, Direct variation, usually our sentences will be written as y varies directly as x or y varies directly with x. They really mean the same thing. And we have the formula y equals kx. The big thing to know from the written form of this is that since y varies with x, y goes with x, y depends on x. And anytime we have something written like that, because we're going to have other variables other than y and x, but we'll still have to know how direct variation works, we have to think that y is the dependent variable. We need to figure out whatever the dependent variable is. For example, if I had w varies, let's say, with z. W varies with z. I know that w depends on z because it's going with z. So my equation would be w equals k times z. It's just that simple. You just have to know the difference between the dependent and independent variable. And really the dependent variable just goes with or varies with the independent variable. All right, so let's look at an example. Let's jump right into variables other than x and y. We have g varies directly as h. When h equals 3, g equals 15. When h equals 4, what is g? And that's really what we're going to have to do is figure out our k, our constant of variation, and then use that to predict something else. So let's first figure out what our variables are. We have g varies directly as h. That means g depends on h. So g is going to take the place of y, and h is going to take the place of x. So our direct variation equation is going to be g equals k times h. We need to figure out what k is. So our first step is going to be, we're going to plug in the h and g given to us in this first part right here, and then solve the equation for k. So let's see. We have 15 is equal to k times 3. And to solve that equation, it's just a one-step equation. I'm just going to divide both sides by 3. (15) divided by 3 is 5. And since these 3's cross out, I just have 5 equals k. Using the symmetric property, I'm going to rewrite that as k equals 5. All right, so I know what my k is. So now I have my equation, which is step 2. Write the equation. G equals 5h. So whatever h is, g is going to be 5 times that much. So let's see. When h equals 4, what is g? Well, let's put that into our equation, so that'll be our third step. Let's input the h in and then see what g is. So g is equal to 5 times h, and in this case, h is going to be 4. Okay? 5 times 4 is equal to 20. So g is equal to 20. And that's it. So in this case, when h is 4, g is equal to 20. And we'll take a look at word problems in the next tutorial. So I hope you're still with us.